Hi everyone, I'm live. I'm going to check that everything is fine. See that I'm actually live, and then I'm going to link peeps to the live, and we will start because I'm really excited. To the live, and we will start. So yeah, I'm already live. If someone on the Discord wants to share that I'm live, that would be amazing. I'm going to go on Twitter and inform everyone. Hi, Eeyore, Faye, Caffeine, Thorn, Thorn, Lori, Esty. Oh, so many of my peeps are here. Hi, Lisa. I'm excited for your debut on the live on the crawl later. So I'm going to let people know that I am live on my other social media, and we're going to get started because, oh boy, do I have a whole bunch of things to say today. I'm live. Okay. Let's check that I didn't mess up. Yes, I did it right. I am a little nervous today. I'm sorry. Hey, Emily. So now there's a bunch of tips here. I would like to welcome you all to Mo and Friends Beauty Crawl, which is like a bar crawl, but pants are optional. Or you can wear jammy pants if you like. But today I'm actually wearing real pants because you will see. Um, so before I forget, I want to start with this just in case I ran a bit long. Uh, my description box, it's packed with information today. First of all, I would like you to check the links I posted at the very top. At the very top, I have links for uh, Thorn and Diva's fundraisers. They are amazing people, and if you can donate, that would be fantastic because I love them and they're great and they deserve to live a better life. And also, I have Black Lives Matter resources. I have the list of Bell fans all over the states, so you can donate because protesting is really important, and the people who are protesting deserve better. So if you can donate, that would be fantastic. And I also have the link to White Nonsense Roundup because if you don't want to turn into a Karen, resources are great, and you get to learn stuff about racism without having to re-traumatize a black person, which is a double whammy. So, and well, and besides that, I have links for all the amazing creators you're going to be seeing today in the crawl. Some of them you know, some of them you might start getting to know today, and I fully recommend you that you watch them all because there's going to be a little scavenger hunt, but I'm going to get that in the end. And also all the information relevant to this live that is happening right now. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce what we're doing today. As you saw in the title, today we're doing a tag. But this is a special tag because I created it. So I started thinking about what I wanted to do for a tag, and I was like, before makeup, I got into makeup pretty recently, considering all the years I've been living in this planet. Um, and before makeup, my interests were fandom and media related. And my first fandoms are very dear to my heart, and they are the telenovela fandom, which is something I grew up with, and telenovelas practically raised me. That's why I am who I am today. Anyway, now without further ado, we're going to start with the makeup telenovela tag by yours truly. Yay! So I have my notes over here, and every question relates to either a character or a moment in a telenovela and how that relates to makeup. Hi, Mia! Yeah, I'm going to be talking about that in other lives, probably. So, okay, I'm going to start. Question number one, the protagonist. A step you can't miss on your routine, whether you like it or not. So, as we all know, everything in the telenovela revolves around the protagonist. And she's not a bad person, like, she's nice and good and everything, but sometimes she can be a bit annoyed. But without her, there's kind of no telenovela. So, as makeup wearers, we all have a step that even if it annoys us when we have to do it, we still do it because the whole face is more coherent, so to speak, if we do it. For me, that's a raw product and mascara because my lashes are white, so are my brows. If I don't do something in this part of the face, I have no definition anywhere. So it's annoying because I feel like I have to do it, which is a silly thing that we can maybe elaborate later in other stream. But I feel better when I do it. So yeah, she can be annoying. She can be a little flaky, huh? Get it? But I still do it because the whole look revolves around her anyway. Now, for question number two, we have the Heartthrob, a product or technique you're attracted to at the moment. So, the Heartthrob, the hot guy, he makes you go like, interesting. But sometimes, more than liking him, you like the idea of him. So, my idea for this question is pick a product that you're attracted to using at the moment, or a product that intrigues you, that you're like, I would love to use that. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if it's going to be the one, but I should try maybe someday. And for me, sorry if I'm looking at my notes. For me, that's a colorful highlighter. I have some. I'm wearing one today actually. I don't know if you can tell. This guy is kind of bluey. And by the way, I have a new setup which is more sunny. But most of my colorful highlighters are kind of weak sauce. So I wish I had more in it. So yeah, that's my heartthrob in my makeup routine. Now we are getting to number three, an iconic part of the telenovela and something that creates a lot of discussion in the community. The sexy villain. The sexy villain is a product that attracts you aesthetically from a brand you dislike or don't support. It doesn't have to, maybe it's a brand that you, and it doesn't have a brand you dislike because they did something terrible. Maybe they're just ashy, but otherwise you're like, I'm not feeling it, or the aesthetic doesn't attract you. But here's the thing, why I equated it to the sexy villain, because like, you don't like her. Like, she's mean, she's rude to the protagonist. She's trying to get with the heartthrob only for his money. But she always looks so good, and her outfits are iconic, and her makeup is flawless, and her hair is always perfect. So you're like, you're looking at her like, maybe. And then you're like, nah, 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 nah. She's evil. So for me, that product is the AVH Moonchild Glow Kit, because I already talked about colorful highlights, and I'm kind of still thinking about that product. Like, when I see a picture of it or when I see someone use it, I'm like, interesting, tell me more. And then I'm like, I'm not giving Narvina my money. Like, she sucks. So yeah, no, bye sexy villain. I'm not going to fall to your traps like the heartthrob will eventually do in the telenovela. Seriously, those guys are so dumb and usually prone to shenanigans. But that's a story for another day as well. Question number 4 is, but you're rich and I'm poor. A product with a ridiculous price tag that makes you sigh longingly and stare at your window like, will I ever find him or her? But usually it's a him in telenovelas. So this is the typical conflict in a telenovela. This struggle. Our protagonist is super, super broke, and our hot guy, Mr. Shenanigans, is super, super rich. And not even all that money taught him to not be shenanigany. I don't understand, but I digress. And on makeup, it happens to us. We see someone use a product. We see a makeup releases account or something, and we're like, it's so beautiful, I want it. And then you're like, wait a second, how many dollars? And we were like, okay, I'm just going to admire this from a distance. And for me, sadly, I have to admit, I'm going to expose myself. It's the freaking gold palette. I know. Natasha the No has been acting like a clown recently with her ashy palette. I know, but the gold palette is so pretty, and I'm so poor. It's okay. Exactly. You understand. You understand. So this is the part in which we already got into tropes, and the next trope is kind of related, but not really. um, so yeah, she's rich, he's poor, they can be together, they do get together anyway. But the next part is very important, and it always happens in every telenovela. Like, so the question number 5 is, from rags to riches, a product or step that always enhances your look. So the rags to riches moment, the makeover scene, it's even more prevalent in telenovelas than it is in American high school movies, and that's saying something. She's poor, but she's also usually actually secretly rich, or someone does something for her in which she's able to acquire some money and transform herself, and she goes from the poor girl to someone as fabulous as the sexy villain. And and on the makeup routine, there's always that product as well. You're like, I don't know, I'm not feeling this look that much. Maybe if I apply this product, things will be different. And you apply it, and you're like, oh wow, I look like $1 million now. And for me, that product is blush recently. Like my face, like even if my eyeshadow looks great and everything, I'm like, there's still something missing. And then I put on my blush, and I'm like, okay, that's what was missing. Now we're going to get a little salty for a second. Let me see comments a bit because I'm ignoring you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so excited that I'm ignoring you a bit. Same. She can sail water to the ocean. We have said that a lot. Yep. I can't wear falsies, but I understand how it makes some looks look better. So now we are getting to the salty times because question number 6 is the love triangle. A type of product or technique you're tired of hearing about. It's the worst trope ever in the history of media. You're happily watching your telenovela, you know who's the main couple, and then they insert a character no one cares about that is not going to end up together with either the protagonist or the heartthrob, and you have to endure watching that crap for the rest of the telenovela and complaining does nothing about it. In makeup, we have a lot of products that are like that. That you're like, what? That product again? Why? Who asked for this? It's very like what Angie says. It's a who asked for this kind of product. And for me, recently, it's the freaking cream or beige eyeshadow that is everywhere. Like you can see my skin tone. Not even I use those shades. They're boring. They're uncreative. They're tired. They're very much like the love triangle. We've seen them. We've seen them so many times. Like, come up with something new. Come up with something new. Yeah, yeah, that's worse. But in telenovela, it's so badly done. It's so badly done because the other person is evil. Like they're not going to end up together. That person's going to die anyway in death or go to jail. So yeah, but and I have a historic terrible relationship with love triangles because I'm uh I'm a sheeper. So if you're a sheep or irritant, if you get in between my sheep, you're dead to me. So now we get to question number 7: the moment that hurts, the the terrible moment for our protagonist usually, which is the betrayal. The betrayal is a product you love that got discontinued. We all have one of those, and telenovelas all have one of those as well. Everyone, everyone is happy, everything's going great. You think we'd be getting to our happy ending, and suddenly something terrible happens, and everyone's crying, and you don't understand why. I'm going to leave that on the screen because true. Please consider donating. So anyway, the betrayal. I don't know if this is confirmed. Someone's going to have to tell me, but I heard that Juvia's is discontinuing Tribe. Like what? I'm sorry. Like is Miss Chichi cha-chaing real smooth to Clown University and committing clowny shenanigans and discontinuing the Tribe palette, which is like their best color story and my favorite? I'm I will start. If it's true, I'm going to start crying. But if it's not, um, I have a lot of lip products, and some of my favorite are Revlon, and they are well known for discontinuing shenanigans. I still remember Super Lustrous lipstick in pink in the afternoon. It was my favorite, and they discontinue it. Rude. Anyway, thank you, Mo, for putting all the stuff so I can put it on the screen. Anyway, that's that's the betrayal. And I know you all have one of those as well. So I'm interested in seeing the answer to that question. Question 8, and our penultimate question, is the ridiculous plot twist. A product or technique you swore wasn't for you, but that you love now. So there's always a ridiculous plot twist. There's always an evil twin coming back out of nowhere that the whole family knows about him, but we're finding out that there's an evil twin that was somewhere else and now it's appearing. What? Or someone coming back from the dead, or that situation in which the stolen baby has been living under their mother's nose the entire telenovela. And you're like, why didn't you look there? If you were so worried about finding your baby, what happened? So yeah, ridiculous plot twists are everywhere. And when you started your makeup journey, and me as well, everyone, we would say, no, I'm never going to wear that product. It looks bad on me. I hate it. I don't understand why people use it, blah, 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 blah. And then one day you try it and you're like, okay, this actually looks fantastic. And I was being a mess and I didn't know what I was talking about. For me, my ridiculous plot twist product is blush as well. And I can say blush twice because it's my tag. I do what I want. And also it's true. Um, I used to be like, no, but I have so much redness on my skin. Why would I wear blush? It's going to look ridiculous. I'm going to look like a clown. And now I'm like, maybe I want to look like a clown, and blush looks amazing. So whatever, I'm going to do it anyway. And now this product that you never imagined that you were going to wear is here, and it's here to stay. So that's the ridiculous plot twist, and I'm intrigued to hear what's your ridiculous plot twist product. Yeah, I was going to say highlighter as well, but I warmed up do it so much faster. Ooh, interesting responses. Yeah, I haven't found a bronzer shade that works for me, but I know it has to be out there somewhere. And now, number 9, the final question. All the things have happened. There's been drama, there's been melodrama, there's been ridiculous plot twists and love triangles, and a whole bunch of shenanigans and flakiness from the part of our protagonist. But now, in the end, they had discovered that they are made for each other. So, question 9 is made for each other. A product pairing or color combination you simply adore. So we're at the end. Miss Flaky and Mr. Shenanigans have pulled their heads out of their asses and realized that they are actually better together. And in makeup, that translates to products that you like on their own, like this is fine when I wear it on its own, but when I combine it with something, it looks even better. And the combination is a winner. So for me, it's a cream or balmy type of highlighter product with a powder highlighter on top to enhance it. Especially if the other product is it's like whitish or transparent and the powder highlighter is colorful in some way. So like today, I don't know if you can tell, to enhance my highlight, I put a bit of a whitish creamy product underneath. And every time I do that, I think my highlighter is popping. So it's super fun for me. And those two products, much like Miss Flaky and Mr. Shenanigans, are made for each other. And now they have their happily ever after. So those are all the questions. That was the makeup telenovela tag. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I wasn't too frantic or boring or whatever. Yep. Yeah, they are fun and they are so great as a base or to look dewy and glowy. Yeah, I'm kind of oily as well and they work well. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you liked it. Obviously, now I would like you all to do the tag if you can. Like, if you were into this idea, please do it because I would love to hear or read your answers. You can also write answers in the comments of this video once it's up. That would be fantastic. You don't have to write all the answers. Uh, but I would really love to see what you have to say. I'm super glad you enjoyed it. Let's see where I am on time. I have 5 minutes. So again, a reminder to check the description box for links and resources. Next up in the tag is my wonderful friend Lisa in her debut on the Beauty Crawl. So if someone wants to put the link to Lisa's Instagram, that would be fantastic. But first, before you go over there, today we have a little Pokemon gotta catch them all scavenger hunt kind of thing in which all of us will share a secret fruit with you so you can write it on your playing card. That I have one on my Instagram stories. My Instagram is also in the description box. Mo probably has it on hers. She probably also has it on her community tag. Um, so you can write them there, and then by the end of the night you get bragging rights. My fruit is a strawberry because I like them and they're adorable. Like, besides liking to eat them, I love strawberry themed or printed stuff. It's my favorite. So that's mine, and you would have to stay tuned to the other people's lives, which are going to be either on Instagram or YouTube, to take notes of all the fruits. And by the end of the night, you will have a wonderful fruit salad and bragging rights. So Lisa's live is going to be on her Instagram. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be rooting for her because it's her first official Beauty Crow Instagram, and she is fantastic and so nice. And also, she's a mod here. She's a wonderful mod, and she's probably getting ready right now. I'm going to look at the chat one more time. Yeah, strawberry like grandma candy. You know we love abuela candy. And like obviously, also Lisa's link is again on my description box under about this live stream. So now I'm going to get out. I'm going to go so I can watch Lisa peacefully and I can support her how she deserves. I hope you had a great time with me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing your makeup telenovela tags. I love you all so much, and I will be seeing you on the next Beauty Crawl and probably on another live during the week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is she not live yet? Yeah. So let me know when Lisa's live so we can smoothly transition to her live. But I'm going to whoops. So here's Lisa's link. Let's all get ready to go watch it. I have 1 minute left, so now I'm going to go for real. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable. I'm sending you all hugs. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.